who he was, not just for the things he could do or things he could provide, but like you would read in the book, until Savon was, doing what he was doing, so it wasn't that he put so much of the things he was doing in front of Natalia. It was just shit. When she got with him, she knew what it was. He woke up every day, did what he had to do. Came back home and was thankful that he made it home. You know what I mean? So, you know, with being together for so many years, you would think that, Savon thought maybe like Natalia done caught on, man, to the routine or what she needed to know, so like I say, a little bit in the book. I don't touch too much on it with as far as Savon wanted a child and Natalia, basically was lying to his face, telling him she couldn't have no child. I think she said when she was younger, she was in a car accident, couldn't have no kid, blah 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 blah. But Savon knew people that knew people. Savon knew females that Natalia knew, but Natalia didn't know that Savon knew. He just felt like, I'm gonna take my girl's word for it. This is what she told me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna roll with it, even though in the back of his mind, he know what his homegirl and said. So he trapped between believing homegirl and believing his girl. But see, he was a real nigga, so he believed in that word empathy, not sympathy, empathy. He'll roll with it. He ain't had no choice. Because see, his word was his bond, so I'm going to take your word for it, you know what I mean, until proven different, But he ain't dwell on it, but, in the back of his mind, see, like I say, everybody got little noises. You got to figure out how to get them little noises out of you, you know what I mean? And Savon hadn't figured that out yet in his life, so it was like when something like a spidey sense or something, you know what I mean? Go off in his mind, he don't dwell on it or he don't bring it to light and make it cause no problem in a relationship. He just remember that, you know what I mean? Like putting it in your save box or something like that. You know what I mean? So basically, Natalia was about her business though, She had her hands in a little bit of everything. She had her liquor license, she had a mind of her own, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it wasn't like she was a nagger or like Savon seemed like she was taken from him or she was a gold digger. It wasn't nothing like that. Savon just got to beg her sometimes for shit she needed, because what people fail to realize is hold on for a minute. See what people fail to realize sometimes is just because people quote unquote might have some money, like they ain't got no problems, like they still don't be stressing over bills, they still don't be stressing about debt, you know what I mean? People from the outside looking in just assume shit all gravy, so it'd be time to save on here, Natalia tripping about a bill or see she was in business with her cousin Butchie, so it was like he was a for himself type motherfucker, but Natalia, you couldn't tell Natalia nothing about her family because she was on that shit tough, you know what I mean? Which, nobody not, family tight. You know what I mean? If that's what it is what it is. But don't get it misconstrued because y'all motherfuckers got the same blood like a motherfucker because they got the same blood woman. Fuck you. And that's all Savon was trying to bring their attention from time to time. You know, you want no hater, he had his own thing, shit. Natalia was good at what she was doing, shit, she was eating. But being in a relationship with her, you know, it was a lot of times she'd be in a rut. She wouldn't ask Savon. That's that pride. You know, Savon recognized it because he was the same way, you know, and it was like, so instead of asking her, he'd just do it, boom. Leave it here, leave it there, leave it in one of her books, leave it in her car, leave it, you know what I mean? So, boom. That's just how he did it, you know. But it was like, Natalia never, Savon thought that, like I said, Natalia was with him for who he was. He would share things with Natalia, and it was like, Natalia would just sit back and like, this can't hurt him. I hear him talk to niggas like this, or I hear him just let that go like it ain't nothing. I want to be that thing that do get to him, that thing that do make him break down. It was like Savon would break down to Natalia, like, you know, he ain't had nobody. So it was like, this my best friend, this who I'm holler at, you know. Savon ain't never just been like that with nobody, you know what I mean? Not that Natalia held all his secrets, because she couldn't. Savon didn't want to put that on nobody. You know what his cards dealt him in life, you know, he shit, put them motherfuckers back in the box and threw them in his bag. You know what I mean? Them was his cards. That was his deck of cards. He recognized that. He wasn't trying to put that off on nobody. He wasn't trying to throw his life off on nobody. You know what I mean? So basically, but Natalia was like the total opposite. Natalia was like just sitting back like, how can I get to him? Boom, he told me this one day. I'm going to hit him with that. Boom, I'm going to hit him with that. So after a while, Savon started to recognize it. But for some reason, he stuck around, you know, like, I guess he felt like, this the closest I got to love, you know. Moms weren't showing it, so, you know, family wasn't tight, so, guess I'm gonna endure this shit, you know. But, you gotta read the book, you know what I mean? Just giving you a little taster, you know what I mean? Italian, you know. Savon couldn't understand it because he, true enough, he didn't know what love flat out was because he wasn't showing no love. He was learning. But they talked about that, you know what I mean? And just like Natalia just had to be the opposite, you know what I mean? But learn a little bit about Natalia, you know, she had a high school sweetheart that she used to mess with, you know, and she got mad at Savon. She'd go, shit, find Travis and do what they do, you know. Savon didn't know everything, but their relationship was a little funny, and you know, she used to always try to flip that shit off on Savon, which Savon wasn't out there trying to fuck all the bitches in the city, you know what I mean? That wasn't his thing, you know what I mean? Really, he had to do what he had to do, you know what I mean? Put food on the table, you know what I mean? He wasn't gonna sit down and give a motherfucker the layout of his life, but, you know, in the back of his mind, he always thought about Natalia. You know, sometimes if you think ahead or prepare yourself mentally, it don't hurt so bad, you know. Because see, Savon didn't really trust nobody, you know, but Natalia over time, you know, he eased up a little bit. He, you know, they had fun, you know what I mean? You know, like every, I guess, relationship is in the beginning, but see, this shit was like, it passed a little everybody else mark, you feel me? They still was kicking it, they still was, you know, but sometimes people can act for longer than a season, you feel me? Actors, you can only act for so long. So when things start fucking up in Savon's life, like, you know, different situations, street situations, different obstacles in life, you know what I mean, family, you know, just different shit going on in his life where he got a little still and he was sitting back and he was looking and he was thinking, you know. Now he paying attention. All the shit Natalia would say and he would think back on that shit like, what the fuck? What? They said that? I'm still with him? It's like, but it was like he wasn't feeling no love. Like Savon, you know, when he was done doing what he wanted to do, he wanted to, you know, come home and motherfucker happy to see him because he shared a little bit with a person what he enduring a day. You know, he wasn't trying to glorify shit. But shit, like Pac said, thugs need love too, you know. If that's what you want to label Savon as a thug or whatever, you know, he just was misunderstood. That's what he, you know, he was just misunderstood. And he was looking for love in all the wrong places, I guess, but when he would come home, he would always come home to Natalia got this look in her eyes like she basically want to whip his dick out, smell his dick, or do some CSI shit on his motherfucking dick and see if it's some pussy juice on him or something. You know, it was just always, it wasn't no never, no nothing. Hey, you know, it's but you know, it's two sides to every story, you know. But Natalia just was, I don't know. But like I said, you know, she had Travis when Savon wasn't around, when she couldn't cope with the thoughts that went through her head, you know what I mean, them noises, you know what I mean. She felt like justifying it, you know, going to sleep with her ex, Boo Boo, her high school sweetheart. You know, he was one of them game freaks. All he did was play the game all day, you know what I mean. Stayed at his moms and dads, you know, but, you know, moms and dads were never at home, so basically he had a house to himself, you know, smoke all day, you know. Not no nigga to play that game all day with their homies, shit like that, nigga, because I do that shit, man. I'm talking about a nigga that don't do nothing or get nothing or nothing. You too old and you living off your mom and them, man. You waiting on them to get paid, man. And you running that DPL up. Come on, man. There's more to life, man. Get up, get out, and get something, man. Shit, nigga. Real talk, man. Unless when you playing the game, man, you getting money. Feel me? But nah, Travis was just a, man, nigga, bring your own beer, bring your own blunt, come over here and help run up my people DPNL, nigga, this is what we do, man. Nigga. You know, on the side, you know, he did his little thing, you know, he's a good little car thief, you know, he like doing sneaky shit, you know what I mean? So he had a little hustle, but he ain't do it that much, you know what I mean? But anyway, Natalia can go over there and talk her head off to him and blah, blah, blah. They end up doing what they do. And this one time, though, you reap what you sow, you know. You know, Natalia always talked about she couldn't get pregnant. You know, that's what she told Savon. Little did Savon know she was the abortion queen. Something like that. But she done had a couple abortions. But you telling a real motherfucker, a genuine person that want a family so bad, just something to have to make him thrive for something instead of materialistic shit. I think he was past that stage, but still, there was a point in his life where he was hustling for clothing, hustling for jewelry, hustling for shoes, hustling for the things that brought attention to let a person know that he was handling his business, you know what I mean? But it's time he grew. So, you just gotta read the book, man. Out of Town Shooter, man. By me, James Woods, man. Halo Publishing, LLC, man. Real fiction, man. James Woods started that shit, so if you hear niggas talking that real fiction shit, man, it started right here, man. Real fiction, man. Just give me your definition of real fiction, man. Real talk, man.